Hello, Pisces tribe. Welcome to your Virgo full moon reading. The Virgo full moon is happening on February 24th, and this is a special full moon because it is the last full moon of the zodiac year. And then right after that, Pisces, we have the new moon in your sign on March 10th. All right, so this Virgo full moon is the last full moon of the zodiac year, and then the Pisces new moon is the last new moon for the zodiac year, all happening in your season. Okay, so this is going to be potent for you. This is a time of release, letting go, creating the space for new energy coming in. And as we start the new zodiac year in the sign of Aries, we go into eclipse season. All right, the Libra full moon lunar eclipse happening on March 25th, and then the Aries new moon solar eclipse happening on April 8th. In between, Mercury going retrograde in Aries and the 4/4 portal happening. So you are wrapping up a lot of loose ends. This is a time of completion, of revelation, of release to make way for the new. So let's get into this, Pisces. All right. These two jumped out. What do we have? Ooh, a zebra jasper engagement and star sapphire with peace. Okay, Pisces. You are moving into a very tranquil, harmonious period of time. And this Virgo full moon, it might be a little bit turbulent for you. But after this, as we go into the Pisces new moon on March 10th, it's a new you. You're going to be more social this new solar year. It's crazy because here I'm trying to do a full moon reading and Spirit's really leading me into your new solar year. And this is a year of peace. And this is a year of opportunity for Pisces. And this Virgo full moon is like the tying up of loose ends, because when we have that Libra full moon lunar eclipse, that's when doors are closing. Okay, and then the Aries new moon solar eclipse is doors opening. And so this Virgo full moon is the wrapping up for you. And then the Pisces new moon on March 10th is when things start to change, when your perception starts to shift. This is a powerful time, Pisces, for you guys. And I'm telling you, this is meant to be a year of peace, of things working out. Finding your voice, finding your purpose, understanding yourself spiritually, being at peace with who you are, with your life, with the travels that you've experienced. All right, look at this. Decisions that you've struggled to make, you're going to come in solid, and there will be no shifting from that. Okay, Pisces, you're finally going to be able to make your mind up about some things. End of an era. All right, so you have been on a long soul journey here, which, you know, this could be the last 5 years, the last 10 years. Okay, it's a long period of time. It's not something, you know, where it's just like the last 6 months, what you've been going through the last year. No, this is more significant. This is an entire journey, 5-10 year journey. And it has been entangled with a lot of different soul lessons. Okay. And now Pisces, this Virgo full moon, it's a wrap, okay? So honestly, from February 24th all the way through April 8th is endings, completions, that is preparing you for the new beginnings that coincide with the zodiac new year. Also, the North Node is in the sign of Aries, which is empowering, tapping into your life calling, your purpose, your destiny, what you're reaching for this life journey. And you've completed a lot of work over these last 5 or 10 years. Oh my gosh, take the next step now and look at this, Pisces. Finally, you are ready. You may have thought, why isn't this happening? Why isn't that happening? I'm ready. I've done all this work, and you've been at a bit of a standstill. And it doesn't mean that nothing good has happened. There hasn't been any positivity. But it's kind of a really stuck, slow-moving energy. And you're about to break free from that. You're about to take flight. And I'm telling you, this is meant to be more of a year of peace, of harmony. This new solar year. All right. Wow, look at that lunar eclipse. And even on the bottom, we have lunar eclipse. So we're going to, oh my gosh, and look at solar eclipse. Oh, okay. See, this Virgo full moon starts it all. The lunar eclipse is going to be very powerful for you, Pisces. Okay, with this no promises and the shadow energy, a lot of situations where you feel you've been let down, you've been deceived, you've been hurt, you've been in the struggle to understand, to heal, to get over things. That's all coming to an end. So the lunar eclipse that's taking place on March 25th in the sign of Libra. Libra is 7th house energy. Big tie to relationships. Pisces, you're coming out of some heavy energy that you've been working through with soulmate relationships, what's been written in your soul contracts. Okay, and I feel you've been let down a lot with that no promises. Despite your energy, your effort, what you offer in relationships, whether friends, family, romance, somehow you've been feeling a bit shortchanged. And there are soul lessons that you've been working through, and now you're really overcoming the shadow energy. So the awakenings are going to begin with this Virgo full moon on February 24th, and it's going to be an ongoing process where the completion of that happens with the Libra full moon lunar eclipse on March 25th. Wow, Pisces, this is a lot. And then here it is, the Aries new moon solar eclipse on April 8th. Big changes for you, for your life, for your plans. What you have planned right now for this year, you're going to change all of that, Pisces. There's a lot that's happening. And so Spirit wants you to know over the next 30 days, from full moon to next full moon, don't freak out. Don't think that you're off your path or things are wrong. No, things are shifting, reshaping, adjusting. It's the end of an era. You're closing a big door. Things that haunted you, that you struggled with, that were challenges, Pisces, you're having major breakthrough overcoming. All right, this is spiritual, this is emotional, this is mental, as well as in the physical. Big healing and release of painful soulmate relationships. Okay, so wow. Cancer, moon energy, heart. Big time heart healing for Pisces. Wow, and another lunar eclipse moon energy with closing doors. See, Pisces, I'm telling you, this lunar eclipse is going to be crazy. for you guys. Next is Leo moon energy with romance. So we got heart and we got romance. Oh my gosh. And now you guys have the portal with the solar eclipse. All right. So right here, the lunar eclipse, remember, is happening in Libra. And that is going to be about relationships, karma, soulmates, soul contracts. Okay? Big healing. Big heart healing. And those of you who have been single, you're coming out of that. This year, there is romance coming in for you. And like I said, I'm trying to just do a Virgo full moon reading, but Spirit's giving me information about the eclipses, about your new solar year. I'm not even sure I'm going to need to do another reading about eclipse season for you guys. I will, but man, so much is coming through in this one. But there's going to be big changes around the heaviness in your heart as well as romance in your life. Okay? And that comes with this Libra full moon lunar eclipse. And look at that. You've got the no promises, the shadow with the closing door. And we already got that message that the door was going to close with this lunar eclipse. Why? Because with the solar eclipse on April 8th, there are big changes. And the 4-4 portal that takes place right before that is a big deal. Okay, remember, we have this Virgo full moon, which is the last full moon of the zodiac year, which is about completions anyways. It's happening in Pisces season, all right? Pisces 12th house, the ending, the completion of things. So this is taking place, which means the completion for Pisces with the final door closing on March 25th with the lunar eclipse. And then here you are, Pisces, all brand new, stepping through a portal with this solar eclipse, the new moon in Aries. And I think, I don't remember how many cards are in here for, all right, here's another portal. I think there's 5 or 4 or 5. Yeah, there's 5 total of each of the lunar eclipse and the solar eclipse. And you got 3 of 5 and 2 of 5 out of a deck that's like 60 cards. Okay, so Pisces, these eclipses that come after this Virgo full moon, after your Pisces new moon, are going to be intense. And this Virgo full moon, even though all of this has come out, is definitely a part of that, because that's what I'm focusing on. And so this is just one step of the journey, you know, where the Virgo full moon is starting the completion process, and then the Pisces new moon is starting the opening process of new energy, and then the portals are just the completion of those changes. I'm sorry, the eclipses are just the completion of those changes, and we have that portal, okay? Plus Mercury is retrograde, and with that, things that could not work in the past, now is the time. Now you're ready for. So anything that returns back to you, it's because it's ready for a new beginning. You're ready to receive. As I say that, 6 of Cups, the past. So deep healing of the past, but also there may be some things that return from the past. And this doesn't have to just be people. Okay, this could be dreams, goals, ideas. Page of Wands. What doesn't return, Pisces, that's what the door is meant to be closed on. Okay? 2 of Swords, crossroads. So see, you're going to finally be able to decide about some things. And Hanged Man, stillness. You've been kind of stuck in the same energy because you've been going through this soul cycle, right? And now you are at the end of that. And you're going to be able to really decide what you want. And Pisces, what fills your mind right now is going to be very different by the time you get into April. Okay, there's a lot changing, a big time transition for Pisces. This is a big deal. This Virgo full moon is the beginning of a lot of change, and it goes with you all through March and like the first half of April. It's a new you, Pisces. And see, take the next step. Things of the past that just could not work. If they return during this time frame, it's either for you to get your full healing or it's finally time. And you'll know why something is returning. You'll know what you need from it. See, the past progress can finally be made, whether that's healing and moving on and moving forward, or it's a second chance at things. Six of Wands, achievement, finally. Nine of Cups, fulfillment. See, where you were blocked, no more, Pisces. And Three of Pentacles, excitement. You're finally ready for some things that you weren't ready for in the past. All right, even if you felt that you were ready, you weren't. Whether it's a dream, goal, idea, change, relationship, whatever it was, you were not ready. You had more soul lessons to work through, and now that has been completed, and you're transitioning out of that into the new, and you're evolving, and you're expanding in consciousness, in emotion, in wisdom, in strength. So you're finally ready to receive, Pisces. Wow, that was a lot. I'll be doing a reading for you guys specifically for the Pisces new moon, Mercury retrograde, the eclipses, as well as the 4/4 portal, all separately, to dive deeper into those energies. But wow, Spirit really wanted to say, nope, there's more to this Virgo full moon than just the Virgo full moon. It's going until about the middle of April for you guys. All right, Pisces. So those are your messages. I am sending you lots of love and light. Take care.